You are listening to KSG Podcast. This is a short, crisp, concise, exam-oriented, edited editorial for civil services aspirants. In this podcast, we are going to talk about the airports having facial recognition technology. Source for the content is Mishra's article for the Indian Express. Starting on the 1st of December 2022, the government has introduced paperless entry at select airports to make air travel hassle-free. Under this initiative, airports will use a facial recognition software called DigiYatra for entry. This means passengers won't need to carry their ID card and boarding pass. In the first phase, the initiative will be launched at 7 airports, starting with 3, Delhi, Bengaluru and Varanasi, followed by 4 airports, namely Hyderabad, Kolkata, Pune and Vijayawada by March 2023. Subsequently, the technology will be implemented across the country. The Delhi International Airport Limited, or DIAL, that is DIAL, run by GMR, had in August announced the soft launch of the centre's DigiYatra initiative, rolling out the beta version of its app for Android platforms. The Delhi airport has the required infrastructure set up at the airport's Terminal 3, and other airports are also setting up the requisite infra for it. Now, what is DigiYatra and how will it work? DigiYatra envisages that travelers pass through various checkpoints at the airport through paperless and contactless processing using facial features to establish their identity, which would be linked to their boarding pass. With this technology, the entry of passengers would be automatically processed based on the facial recognition system at all checkpoints, including entry into the airport, security check areas, aircraft boarding, etc. Which airport airlines offer facial recognition technology? Well, the facility will be available for passengers taking domestic flights at Delhi's Terminal 3, Bengaluru and Varanasi airports. DigiYatra will be launched at 4 more airports: Hyderabad, Pune, Vijayawada and Kolkata by next March. Later, DigiYatra will be rapidly rolled out across all other airports. Among airlines, passengers traveling Air India, Vistara and Indigo on their domestic network can avail this facility at the 3 airports. SpiceJet, Go First and Akasa Air are yet to offer the DigiYatra facility. Now, how can people avail the DigiYatra facility? For availing the service, a passenger has to register their details on the DigiYatra app using Aadhaar-based validation and a self-image capture. In the next step, the boarding pass has to be scanned and the credentials are shared with airport authorities. At the airport e-gate, the passenger has to first scan the bar-coded boarding pass, and the facial recognition system installed at the e-gate will validate the passenger's identity and travel document. Once this process is done, the passenger can enter the airport through the e-gate. The passenger will have to follow the normal procedure to clear security and board the aircraft. Facial recognition technology is beneficial as it makes flying more convenient and reduces congestion at airports. The facial recognition system at various airports across the globe, including Dubai, Singapore, Atlanta, and Narita, that is in Japan, has helped bring in efficiency. Now, how is DigiYatra being implemented? The project is being implemented by the DigiYatra Foundation, a joint venture company whose shareholders are the Airports Authority of India and Bengaluru Airport, Delhi Airport, Hyderabad Airport, Mumbai Airport and Cochin International Airport. These 5 shareholders equally hold the remaining 74% of the shares. That's it for this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. To join KSG India courses and to crack the IELTS exam, visit ksgindia.com. You can also get a PDF of this podcast on ksgindia.com.